From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New England Patriots. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Gillette. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. Fits it through the middle. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion.
Hurry, hurry! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hurry, hurry, hurry! What's that?
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Cade, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Yep. 180!
Setting up the screen here to Godwin. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Bucs have the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now. On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's weird coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
180. Stop.
Design bootleg here. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Regular. Run. Hey, alert. Watch out.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down.
180. Hurry. Stop.
They give for the first time to Rashad White. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
180. Watch out.
Baker now off the play fake. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 4 yards.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Real. 180. Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert 33. Watch out.
And they just get the play off. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers start off well to tie things 7-7. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. To return this, Marcus Jones. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Operating from the gun, here's May. That's completed right side. Into the red zone. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take the lead on the first play of the drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
Buccaneers 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Johnson with a return here. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 40-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Quickly into the hands of Evans. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
180! Hurry, hurry!
Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10. It's a give to White. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Kings!
Here's Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
180!
Now a pitch to White. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
180!
White again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
White. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He's got a gain of 6 there. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Brings up second and
Here's made in the air. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. To the air on first down, May. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. You work so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Hey, alert 33. 180. Stop.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
180. Real.
Here's Baker to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Third down, here's Mayfield. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
180.
Motioning the tight end left. Looking to throw. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down.
First and 10 now from the 46. It's White on the give. And they finally stopped him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. It's a design boot. On him quick, and they bring him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
6 yards.
Even if this QB knew from the very get-go somebody be waiting for him, there's no chance he was going to salvage that play. I'd be surprised if he even got a second to look upfield before he was greeted with the big old open arms for an easy sack.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Everyone was set, and at the line, the quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's up?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Real. Hurry!
Irving on the inside give. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set. 180. Hurry. Stop.
He's got it on the bootleg. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turn. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Third down. Pat's going with a few extra defensive backs this time.
Pistol. 180. Hey, alert 33. Up. What's that?
Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball. The prospect of overtime now, Kate's right on the horizon thanks to that field goal. His mindset, though, well, it's the same as all his teammates out there who are about to take the field. Let's go get this ball back. Let's find a way to win this thing in regulation.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Hey, here goes throw. Hey, what's up? Five.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots pushing to get within range for a game winner. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A big loss on the play.
And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
You're on the ball. Hey, what's up? Here.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. The punt heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. And this one soars out of bounds. The only question is where they will mark it. Looks like it's going short of the 40. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180! Kings! Real.
The give to Irving to start this drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
180! What's up?
He'll look to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Set. Pistol. 180.
Throwing now. That one's good to Godwin. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
180! What's up?
Try the right side with White. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Watch out!
We're drawing up for him. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So it's all coming down to a try from Chase McLaughlin. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. This from 30 yards out.
A 30-yard attempt.
The kick is good. He got it. And the third time he puts it through will be the charm. They've won it. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable... In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Up next, it's our main event between the New England Patriots and the Houston Texans. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. All right, so they're going to take over the 39. Nice effort there.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Go.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. He's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Offense to the line fast.
49-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Vacates quickly left side. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Mixon on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play.
Stroud from the pistol. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Right to the air with May. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. May now on third down. Someone got a piece of that downfield throw, but it is caught anyway. So 20 yards on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
The Patriots, first down. It's a gain of 20. And a Patriot first down.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at first down here. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Cuts his way through a tackle. And he cuts it back right. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. He will go. Touchdown New England. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Borregale is on to send it away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. He cuts it to the right sideline. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 35 out of that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. But come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
Stroud throwing here on first. Still going inside the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. Tank Dell, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Patriots take over first and 10. At their own
New set of downs for him from the 31. May on first and 10. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Patriots.
Henderson here from the gun. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Well, we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. May now from the gun. Drop this to Henderson underneath. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's a gain of 2.
Offense is set. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Yeah, you go. Yep, 45. Here we go. Here we go, boys.
On play action, here's May. The Texans closing in, and they give to him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Bravo!
May throwing for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Hey, south, south, south.
On play action, here's Stroud. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second.
Ow, the time. Tony. Hey, south, south, south. Good.
To the air, Stroud. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Woodson. And the Patriots take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Sticking with Henderson. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
The Texans are in the nickel. Third down. To throw. Here's May. That one's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
One last play before the break. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's the final play of our first half.
Here we go.
One final shot before the half. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So first down from the 41. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Trying to sneak May. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. May. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They'll air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking to throw. He finds it beyond the marker. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take the lead right away in half number 2. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Catches made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
18, what's that?
Nixon on the toss. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
1st down, Stroud. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans start the 2nd half with some needed points. Tank Dell the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans tie things up at 14.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He'll begin his return from the 11. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rocky's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw for May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here he goes, third and long. That's caught for the first. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a lead just before the end of the third. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Corey Dallas on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. So they'll decline this and take the result. Now Borregales on to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Oh, right.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. And it's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Here we go.
Keeping it with Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Goes to the hurry up here. He'll throw it. Hits his running back. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be fourth and short.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. He's got it. Complete to Collins. This is close, but I don't think he got there, Brock. The stop is made in time. They're turning this over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. The give now to Henderson. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Patriots feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play. That leaves him with 4th and 4.
It's 4th down.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Big moment here for Andres Borregales. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
And the Texans, 1st down.
Stroud off of play action. Throwing the out route complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. 1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. Stroud off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Final timeout called by the Texans, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
2nd and 19 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, let's go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play's not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Robert Spillane has it. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Stroud to throw on 1st down. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
The coverage by Carlton Davis.
Here we go. Tony. Hey, Uno Mars.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. From the red zone now. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there with almost no time left. Well, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes.
drills it in for 2, so now a field goal would get them the lead.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the Patriots are there to bring in the kick, and that should just about do it in this one.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover the